Hi Libras. Welcome to January. Happy January. Happy New Year. How are you doing? I don't know. I'm a Libra sun. And I not only got a little ill, a little sick, a little ill deal, you know. Luckily I don't have walking TB, but if you catch the Hunger Games reference. But I am just exhausted and finding myself unable to really do a lot of anything. Sims is great. I am staying in the house. I am limiting my public exposure, trying to do my part, as they like to say. So I don't know, Libras, I hope you're having a wonderful end of the year and that you got a lot of time to rest, recuperate, rejuvenate, to fill your cup. Because we're going to get into January and we're going to see what's coming up for our Libras. Where are those scales at? Are they balanced? Are they together? Let's look and see. Here we go. I need to glue this down. I need to remember the 7 of Swords. I need to glue that down. Okay. All right, let's see what's coming up for our Libras. First card out. Oh my goodness. Ace of Wands. Okay, that's great. I love that. That's some excitement. That's some movement. That's some inspiration. That's maybe some hanky-panky sensual activities coming up, I love that. King of Cups. Yes, like I said, maybe a little something. I believe this is supposed to be right side up. Page of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's see what your last one is, Libras. And the Sun. Ooh, I love this. Well, you probably you either have someone who's a King of Cups or you have a King of Cups that's coming in for you. And this is a very kind, caring person. This is a provider. This is someone who makes sure that, the people that they are with and that they love are emotionally taken care of. This could be a person who works in the arts. So you may have, if you're an artist or someone who's interested in the arts, this may be a person who has power or has in a leadership position there, and they're coming in and they're offering you a cup. Somebody, a King of Cups, whether this is romantic, whether this is work-wise, whether this is just in your life, someone who wants to help you and who is very wonderfully emotionally balanced and stable, they have an offer for you. They're like, hey, you want to try this out? You want to work on this? Because they see you. They have seen your light. They've seen what you've been able to do. And they're like, I want to work together. I want to provide you this offer. And it's exciting you. And I think we should take it. This one's upside down. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You're either living in the now and just not thinking about the future at all. This is fascinating. Queen of Pentacles. Let's get the rest of the clarifiers. The Emperor. And who else? And okay. Oof. Yeah, okay. Towards the middle of the month, this legacy piece, this long-term investment piece is taking a minute for you. I do kind of think, okay, so we start off the month with we start off with a clarifier that the Queen of Pentacles is interacting with an Emperor and a Magician and the Hermit. There's just a lot of people going on right here. So this could be all your family members just getting on your last nerves and you being over it. This could also be that you're really thinking you may be setting yourself up now in a position where you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. You have this, you took this offer here, right? And it's great. It's wonderful. You love it. You're feeling good. You got this Emperor who's here are the rules. Here's how this works. You're wonderful. I'm snatching up the wand. I'm moving forward. I feel really empowered. And then it's oop, and Hermit. And it's you know what? Actually, I think I need a little bit more time to sit back and think this through and about how this is going to impact me long term because I'm doing good now and I don't know if this is going to take me in that direction. There's something about long-term investments are you feeling the long-term investment isn't going to pay off or that it's not in alignment with your long-term goals? You're definitely either avoiding an emotion or avoiding an ending that you need to be mourning. King of Swords, yeah, you're definitely like you're going the mental route, not the emotional route. You're like, no, I'm just gonna focus on what makes sense. We have the Devil card here. So the Devil card is indicating that that's Capricorn energy, so it's, you know, gonna be Capricorn season for most of January. To me, I really interpret a lot of this as it looks like you're just like it really looks like you're just focusing on what makes the most sense, what's going to put me in the best position for the future. Page of Pentacles, yes. What's the best investment of my time and energy that I can make? Yes, I know that I have some hurt feelings going on here around, like, and perhaps what, because to me this explains what's happening in this card, how you're showing up as a 5 of Cups in reverse, which is saying like you're going very logical. You're really focusing just on the work, and maybe some of those, this is unfortunately a negative attachment to blocking off your emotions and going highly cerebral. You know, what is it called? Where instead of feeling your emotions, you're just thinking them through. Like you have the thought, I am sad. You can't not feel sadness in your body. There's a disconnect going on there. You don't know how it feels to be sad. And you're finding yourself like just kind of being okay with that and saying, all right, like what's going to put me in this next position to really like move forward. There's an issue that goes on here. Because this is really great. This is really wonderful. The beginning of the month starts off really wonderful, and then there's an issue. It seems, I don't know if you go and you talk to people about this choice you want to make, about this opportunity that's happening, and they start to make you question it, and like you kind of go off by yourself. But there's an issue that goes on here with all of these freaking people and like your long-term goals and turning those long-term goals on your head. I think that something happens that hurts your feelings around this, especially that long-term goal that you want to go after, that like where you were looking at this pentacle and like, this could be it. I can plant this. I can grow. It's going. I'm Queen of Pentacles. And it's just like, boom, regulations, taxes, whatever. Someone coming in and being really like forceful and not listening to you. Like the King of Cups is a beautiful energy, and the Emperor is just like, yeah, okay, that's nice. That was the person who offered you this. These are the actual rules that you have to follow. And then it's like the Magician's like, you have everything you need. You don't need anything outside of yourself. And you're looking down at this pentacle in your hand. It's like, I got this from somewhere else. I got this from someone else. And it's like, no. Everything you need. There's that pentacle again. You have the pentacle. Everything you need, you already have. And it's like, it seems just like maybe there's some doubting of yourself that goes on. Like, I think people see the light. You have to see the light. We have the Sun and we have the Hermit with the Lantern. You have to see your light. And it's pushing you to say, like, see your light. Take some time. Process this loss that's going on here. But instead, it's like we kind of do the Libra thing where we're just like, no. What makes the most sense? How do I stay? How do I, like, move forward in this, even if it is in a healthy connection? My coping mechanism is not the healthiest coping mechanism. And then you're like, all right, yes, see, I got it back. It's like the Magician, instead of saying like, I will direct my will, which is what the Emperor does. The Emperor is very connected to their will, which is the Ace of Wands as well. Instead of saying like, I will connect my will, I will follow through with it, I will direct my energy, I will center it, I will find a system, I will find a plan, I will understand what the rules are. It's like, ooh, well, let me go back and think about this. And I think I hate to say this, I love you, Libras. I really do. I am a Libra. I love you. But this is kind of indicating that what happens is that when you're told that you have to do things a certain way, instead of saying like, cool, I can do that, and like, I'll just get my stuff together and do that and be the Magician, you're like, I don't know. And it hurts your feelings. And instead of dealing with that and saying like, okay, but how do I make this work? You kind of just shut down emotionally and just move into like your space of, okay, well, I just have to do whatever they said. Instead of like, okay, I'm just going to ask, like, what's the emotional hurt here? The Justice card. It's you, Libra. What's happening? There's an imbalance. There's an injustice that's been had. And you don't like it. And instead of dealing with that and talking about it, and getting that balance back, you kind of shut down emotionally. So you may have a situation that pops up that pushes you to have to get back into the stirrups. New cycle, yeah. It says you cannot do that. You cannot shut down emotionally. That is not allowed. There's a new cycle. There's that cycle, that space, this pattern that you have of just emotionally shutting down, and that's fine, and that just being how you deal with it, and you just keep pushing forward. Yeah, that's not going to cut it this time. This January, it's like, no, not allowed. This person, I don't know, maybe it is the King of Cups who comes in again and says, no, we're not going to have that. We're not having that. You need to figure out this. You need to be brave, and you need to jump into this. They come back with a vengeance, with a forcefulness, and says, no, take this freaking cup. In this cycle, get back to who you are. Get back to the truth of who you are. We have the 6, which is the Gemini card, exploration. Going beyond just your mind, connecting with others, finding your own path. We get the Lovers, and then we get the Temperance card. You have to balance out your heart and your mind. You cannot just choose one over the other. You cannot just shut down just because someone comes in and maybe they hurt your feelings a little bit. Let's also talk about the Aries, North Node, Libra, South Node axis that is activated right now. Because this whole thing is pushing you to stop sacrificing yourself and your emotions and how you feel and what you want to please other people. It's saying you have to, like this person that came in, this system that came in, whatever happened here that came in and made you feel like, okay, my legacy is the thing I've been working towards. Maybe it's not going to work out the way I thought it would. Maybe it's not going to happen the way I thought it would happen. I'm just going to live in the moment and snatch up my coins and go. Whatever goes on with this Emperor is pushing you to see the Emperor as a reflection, not as an adversary. To say, okay, just in the same way that you can say that, like, this is how this goes and this is what happens, I can do the same thing for myself. I can stand up for myself, and I can understand that, like, for us to be in partnership and to work together, my boundaries have to be respected as well. I have to be able to also meet my needs. I have to be able to also build my legacy. And you might want to, towards the end of the month, go into this space where it's like, just forget how I feel. I'm just going to, like, do what needs to be done, and I'm going to focus. And it's like, no. End of that cycle. No, you have to show up. You have to take your own route. You have to make your own decisions. The only way forward is through balance. Temperance. Balancing out your heart and your mind. 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the water. Justice card, actual balance, speaking up for yourself, defending yourself, having your boundaries, understanding when you have unhealthy coping mechanisms and facing them, dealing with them, understanding that, yes, because you were let down in the past, as you tried to become your own person, you built unhealthy coping mechanisms to deal with that, which were emotionally shutting yourself down. That has to stop. So this month, you get a chance to put that into practice. All right, Libras. That's your January reading. Yay! Rest, my Libras. Rest, okay? Leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, and if you want assistance in building a system, Emperor system to support yourself in this path moving forward, my link is in the description. Book some time with me. We'll chat. All right, I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.